Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else. Welcome to Into the Wilds, Episode 2. We're doing Reno Luna Pocket Galaxy Mage. Um, as usual, this is gonna be I'm gonna try to make this a series about decks that are wild decks that are pretty fun, and explore the fundamentals of deck building and how to make decks in wild and the thought process behind it. With using bad decks, because the meta decks are pretty well refined. Well, there'll be a different series, but I'll just another time. I've been testing out some more Reno's Reno Luna Pocket Galaxy Mage. This is not a refined list by any means, so take it with some grain of salt. But the idea of Luna's Pocket Galaxy is pretty solid, I think. Using some big minions. Some standouts that I didn't expect to be here are Kalecgos. I cut it from my original list, and then I decided to put it in to test it. And whenever I've used it, which has been admittedly very few times, it's been alright. But I guess enough talk and more play, right? I guess some tech conclusions should just mention them briefly. We have Golakka instead of Sheep because I was noticing more pirate-based stacks like we're protecting towards Odd Rogue. Sheep's better in Odd Paladin metas, which we haven't seen in so long. We also took out the Twilight Flame color because of that. We added in Manic Soulcaster. It's a 3-mana 3/4 that also has value because I'm a greedy boy. It's basically a better Baleful Banker. It's a 3-mana 3/4 which you can tempo out. And 2-mana 2/2s are not as good. I would argue. I could be wrong. And yeah, Thor's End is not really in the stack because the goal of the stack isn't really combo. It's to kill your opponents. A spicy thing to do is like Manic Soulcaster, big minion of the board, then do Luna's Pocket Galaxy. So even if you somehow drew all your big minions before you did Luna's Pocket Galaxy, you have at least one thing that you can cheat out. But yeah, alright, let's basically do this. Hopefully, you guys are. I saw that you guys enjoyed my first episode of Into the Wilds. It's my most viewed video, or in terms of watch time, or at least it's tied with my Luna's Pocket Galaxy other video. So thank you guys. You guys are awesome. If you guys wouldn't mind, just like type any comments, like at least after you play some games, just like mention how you enjoyed the deck, and any like cards that you would put in there instead of the cards I put in here. Any ideas and suggestions are always welcome because this is wild and we don't have intense amounts of data. So people going out and playing the decks and testing them is good because we get more data and you have your own ideas to innovate. All right, so we're facing a Warlock. Against Warlock, I'm tempted to keep Polymorph. Geist, I'm not so tempted to keep. I'm tempted to keep Polymorph because Void Collar's a thing, right? You can, and the Arcane Keysmith was also similarly tempted because it has Potion to Polymorph possibly. But I think we just need to go for Luna's Pocket Galaxy. Luna's Pocket Galaxy is kind of like the most important card in this matchup, I think. We can draw these cards is the argument. Maybe we just keep Polymorph. Because it does improve our Dragon's Furies for later, I guess. You could argue that. I haven't seen that much of Mechathoon Warlocks, but we don't really we need tempo to be other Warlocks. How about Jaina, Luna's Pocket Galaxy? We'll keep Polymorph. There's like two cards that have more than Polymorph, and those are fairly unlikely cards. It's unfortunate we drew Flamestrike. We don't want it in our hand. We want it in our deck for Dragon's Fury. Okay, I forgot. Even though we didn't factor in Even Shaman, we got not Even Shaman, Even Warlock. We Polymorph can take care of the Giant, so we're not totally screwed. I think we definitely need Luna's Pocket Galaxy and big minions in this matchup. Because we don't have multiple single target removal cards, like Voodoo Doll and stuff in this deck, which might be something we could remedy. We never ping them. We don't ping ourselves either. I'm not suicidal. Or maybe I am. Who knows? But yeah, we don't ping them because we don't want to. Because if we ping them, and they do essentially more damage. They have like essentially all even damage cards in their decks besides Hellfire, which means that every amount of damage they can deal to themselves are in even amounts. We also drew Dragon's Fury. So basically, what that means, let me clarify that, is that they can only do 2, 4, 6 in those multiples of damage. There's no like 1 or 3 damage in their deck. Like I said, except for Hellfire, which is 3, as you guys know. We'll ping here because slowly destroying the minions is probably the smart option. You can always Zilliax it next turn. I'm hoping they don't have Giant. Well, I'm a happy camper. Luna's Pocket Galaxy. Okay, we're playing that card. I'm satisfied now. How do we get a Hearthstone player, folks? Draw the card that your deck was built around. The one of in your deck. Yes. 200 IQ plays. Yeah. They don't heal themselves because they really need to. They want to save their stuff for pressure. I can do Doomsayer plus the Void Caller, which would be hilarious. I think I'd rather do Geist, and then I follow up with Zilliax, then Doomsayer possibly. We still have some leeway. We don't have to worry about like Hellfire, Dark Bomb, which is about 12 reach. More likely they do like one Hellfire, double Dark Bomb, or like double Dark Bomb by themselves. Okay, so yeah, they're trying to set up their own. There are 4 and 7/7s, which we don't like. We don't like to take enormous amount of damage. Who would have thought? This is a 1 mana Doomsayer. I just realized that it's kind of irrelevant because they're not at 15 yet, so we're pretty happy. Coin Giant? No, you just play Giant by itself. Just coining. Oh, that I have to say is a new innovation I have not seen. I guess the time waits to be seen whether it's an innovation or just an interesting tech card, to put it lightly, right? We'll do here. We'll essentially heal Sex, and then they'll deal 5 to us if they Hellfire. They already used 1 Dark Bomb, so it's less likely they have that. The Pit Lord makes me think it's Reno, so that's why I'm willing to risk this. And also the Demonic Project is also really not usual. We could potentially kill them with the Firelands if they can do more. Oh, my Spellstone? I'm assuming you're Spellstoning. You have to be Spellstoning. Like, you wouldn't risk this. Okay, yeah. It's like, okay. We take 9 damage, which is not good. But, we're potentially still alive. 1 mana Medivh. Do we just do 1 mana Medivh then Dragon's Fury? I want to do Dragon's Fury. Actually, maybe. I wish I got Blizzard, but let's not roll 3. That's bad. Okay. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a bad Hearthstone player. I'm not good at this, apparently. Oh, the Baby Rage. The Baby Rage. That was literally, so we had Conjurer's Calling, Blizzard, Meteor, in our deck. So it was a 1 out of 3 shot that we would get low rope like that. Oh, we lost again. Welcome to Hearthstone, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, that was partially our fault. We could have played that. We probably could have played that better in the mid stages of the game. I might have been a little too conservative there. Maybe I should have been a little bit more liberal with my. I was too scared to use my resources because I was so scared of their giants and stuff. I was so busy planning for the future that I didn't worry about now. Right? Let's not fall into that trap again. I guess tell me if you guys want the deck tracker too. During the games, I'll put it on. I haven't put it on in recent times because I'm always scared that it's really annoying. But I'll put it on right now, and I guess if you guys don't like it, please tell me. If you guys do like it, please tell me too. Feedback is always great. But I did learn about the opaqueness. So shout out to Cosmic Gnostic. Told me about how to modify deck tracker settings, which I had been trying to figure out for a while now, and I forgot. Or I didn't forget. I just couldn't figure out. So hopefully the key doesn't go too long, so I don't have to cut it from the editing. Less editing I do, the better. You don't want to see my butchered editing skills. Not exactly the greatest of them. There are other tech card options that we could put in this deck. The new 6 mana Reno is probably going to be interesting for this deck. And they could have also some more singleton cards that could be pretty good. If we draw the nuts, we obviously do very well with this deck, right? Like good player. Oh, we're good players. That's how you get good at Hearthstone, folks. So I'm always willing to get Alanna, especially because we have Luna's Pocket Galaxy in our hand. Question is whether we keep Deathlord and Dragon's Fury, and if it's aggro, it's actually a good idea too, so we can keep the big minions in our deck. And we got Acolyte of Pain too, so we can do Acolyte of Pain after Luna's Pocket Galaxy, and then we can draw more cards. This is an iffy card right here. This essentially replaced the Twilight Flamecaller, but it's been decent-ish, I thought. But yeah, this deck's still in the. It's not like my Jade Shaman deck where it's like been refined over like probably like 2,000-3,000 worth of games over time. This has been like maybe 100, 200, 300 games. So yeah, I don't understand why they're taking so long to mulligan. It could be aggro then if they're taking so long, or combo. I don't know. Like, well, at least we have like answers with aggro. I'm actually big raging about that. That's annoying. We don't want Medivh in our hand, damn it. It's really nice for cheating out a whole bunch of big stuff. I like cheating. It makes everything more fun for me. It's like playing Taunt. When you play Taunt, you win the game, like a 200 IQ player. Manic's alright-ish. Actually, we can Manic something, and then, if we really feel on the, we want to Luna's Pocket Galaxy after Manic. It is a combo, right? It's like if you want to really need the pressure or something. It's more for, like, if we get, like, Luna's Pocket Galaxy, like really late in the game. I could Manic this. So it could be, the first tell tells me, possibly combo. Don't Vargoth me. Alright, this is how you play a game on Hearthstone, eh? Welcome to Hearthstone. I call bot. Well, welcome to Hearthstone, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, let's not lose this game, you know. We got the nuts on 5 again. Let's make sure we can draw it, right? We have the Acolyte to make it so we can draw more, make our draws more consistent, so that's great. We can't do Meteor. We draw the 1 mana card after we play the card that makes all the minions in our deck 1 mana. It's originally 1 mana. So much value. We got probably got a Meteor next turn just to get some tempo out there. Oh, are you gonna naturalize me? Raven's Familiar. Okay. So, okay. We do draw another card, which is nice. That's kind of unfortunate. That's kind of fortunate-ish, actually, because we can pull something from the deck. Oh, Alanna's a nice 1 mana card because you can Conjure Skulling stuff. Pull something like oh yeah, that's it. I like to pull things like that. I want to Meteor that or Polymorph that, but Dragon's Fury. So what's our possibility? We have Firelands in our deck. We have Firelands and Conjure Skulling. That's it. Those are the only 2 options. So we have a 50-50 shot. And we either win big or we lose big. Can I take the damage if we lose big? I want a Meteor. Because I'm scared of losing. Should I go for 50 shot? I'll take 7, 10, 12 damage. 12 ain't that bad, right? Because I have Artificer. And it does weaken other things, like a Flamestrike. Alright, it's probably smarter to do this. I know it seems like really crazy. How did I know I would load up? Oh my goodness, I'm a genius. The Artificer makes it so it's a lot more worth it. Oh, we still get the unlucky one again. Alright, so 50% chances we lost. So that's what, two bad Dragon Furies in a row. That's our only 3 mana spell in the deck. Just so you guys know. Like, it's not that I'm running a whole bunch of 3 mana spells and I'm like lying to you or something. It's like, no, it's the only 3 mana spell in the deck. I'm hoping I don't mill like anything important, which is a lot of things. Conjurer is not important, so yeah, or Golakka Crawler. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, the Brann and the Zola. Well, at least they hit their own thing, so we don't have to worry about that. And Conjurer's Calling. Oh yay! Hip hip hooray, ladies and gentlemen. Hip hip fudgin' hooray. I'm not salty in any way. We could Meteor. We could do Artificer Meteor here just to gain some armor. I want to save Polymorph for the Aviana. How do I play the board after that? Do I do Blizzard? Polymorph then Blizzard? Alright, we're going to save that for Aviana then. So, gain armor. Dump cards from my hand. We didn't mill Geist. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. We'll do Medivh next turn so we can get some big spell value. If you want a Flamestrike, possibly. You hear power it down. Oh, one mana Kalecgos is pretty powerful. Just a quick heads up, guys. We did mill our Conjurer's Calling, so we don't have one to play on the Kalecgos, unfortunately. I'm actually gonna Manic Soulcaster, I think. I think we do Glyph just to search for something else. Forgotten Torch is like decentish, but not worth it. Glyph seems alright to me. This is a card to deal with other cards. Seems kind of good. It only cost my soul. I wanted to push the Polymorph now. What other minions are they going to play? That's the argument, right? Hecklebot, combo pieces. It's like you only play combo pieces at this point. They've already done Dwargoth plus Hecklebot. And we know that they're a juicy side melon deck, which means that they're not Jades or Yades. The Yades, though. So this all makes sense. This all makes sense. Spellstone. Sure. We haven't gotten Geist, unfortunately, but, Psych Melon. It's all going according to plan. My 200 deck. I'm scared this is a Starlander deck. I need someone else to convince this by guessing what it is. Oh, why am I scared? Why am I ever scared? I just draw the good stuff. Be rich. I like being rich. You know, I like being rich, you know. You have less worries, less anxiety. Now I don't have to worry about my health total being, like, somehow, like, cheated out or something. Even though he's already used both the swipes. They could run one UI, but I don't see that's not a center part of the deck. Because it's so heavy to run double UI. Or one UI, even. So there's so many 10 drops in the deck, so many high mana cards. We'll do Flamestrike plus Zilliax plus Ping, so we can deal as much damage as we can to the face. And we gain health. Jaina is an incredibly awesome card, which we're going to play. Unless I want to worry about tempo and damage. Jaina. Yeah, actually made a mistake. I probably should play Zilliax there. But there's an argument to be made that I probably shouldn't have played Zilliax, so I could have, like, accidentally not made a mistake. Which would have been great. So my philosophy on that was that if I played Zilliax, I could push 3 damage to the face. The thing is, Poison Seeds, but I was, okay, well. Look who called it. Spreading Plague, yeah. So we'll do, like, Flamestrike, Zilliax, and then we'll set up some pings, and push some damage face, hopefully. And, you know, yeah. Actually, we do. So we do this. I think I will, Geist. Oh. That's somehow gets bounced in my hand. I'm gonna be a very happy camper. So we got rid of both. Biology Project is actually an incredible card for us to get rid of because they can't. It makes their since we pulled Kun from their deck, it makes it so that their shenanigans are a lot harder to do. So they can't go Aviana, Biology Project, play 1 mana card, Biology Project again because they trade 1 mana for 2 mana. It's essentially a bad innervate. Yeah. Like this. We're slowly towing them in. Well, you know, slowly but surely. They've already used both swipes, so we don't need to worry about that. And this is not pretty. I think we would want to trade one of these in, then do Blizzard, so we can get a 6 mana minion. 6 mana minions are better than a 2/1, and we only have Firelands in our deck, which is the other big spell. You swing my face, right? We do get healing. We do lose armor though. That's the unfortunate part about all this. Oh, it's in that Kalecgos. You know, I like those too. I'm not gonna play that now because the Blizzard counts as a 0 mana spell under the Medivh staff, which is unfortunate. You can't like stack like all sorts of like extra juicy things on top of stuff. Oh, yes, yes. We like this. We like this very much. This makes our lives a lot easier. I'm gonna trade here, then get a ping off here. I kind of want to bait the other Poison Seeds, but This is a beautiful card. This means you can play like multiple things in one turn. If you do like Zilliax, then Zilliax, and get 2 Zilliaxes, and like just like continuous value wise, considering we've already played Luna's Pocket Galaxy, it's actually hilariously good if you get like a Rag or something. It's like imagine playing Rag then playing another Rag. Granted, we get to play it for the second one for full cost, but you know, two Rags for the cost for essentially the one more of the cost of one Rag is, or normal Rag is pretty decent to me. You know, it's just a little decent. Seats. You found the seats. We've played Meteor, Blizzard. Bye bye. Yes. Yes. Give me your salts. Yes. The saltiness is great. That's why you play Potion. That's why Potion of Polymorph is was for a while like kind of this like hilariously like third as a kind of somewhat of a staple as the third secret of Mage control decks, where they have like double ice block plus a third secret, usually like some sort of like I think the card's called Iron Defense. It's basically gain 8 armor, but Potion of Polymorph actually interferes with like combos and Void Collar and like all these different like disgusting things that happen that you actually think you're like, oh, why am I not playing Potion of Polymorph? And it works surprisingly well if you hit those matchups. The problem is that the 8 damage secret, the 8 armor secret, I keep on forgetting its name. It's called Iron Defense. I know the joke is like it has like a joke on there where it's like the next level is called Chocolate Milk Defense or something. But you guys should know what I mean. It was like played in Control Mage for so long. If you're a newbie player, I'll probably pop it up later. Actually, we can pop it right now. Let's just figure it out. Instead of saying we'll check it later. Just do it now. It's a simple philosophy, right? Just do it. Not counterspell. Ice Barrier, not Iron Defense. What am I saying? What was the joke again under here? It's like over here. This is rank 1. Rank 2 is Chocolate Milk Barrier. Exactly. Okay. Alright. So I just paraphrased a lot of stuff. I didn't forget everything. We climbed in rank. 309 is kind of like there's probably like what 500 people in Legend right now if we're feeling generous. So we're like still the bottom half. So it's not exactly insanely good, unfortunately. But we're not 500, so you know. So take that if you will. Q times. The ever cursed thing. Yeah, I'll be. Oh my, you're so okay. Never mind. We're so dumpster. We're facing rank 1 players, so there might be like 400 or 350 players, or they're just not on, which is also a possibility. Hilariously enough, I think we want to keep every card because this beats pirates. This is just good against aggro, and Jaina is kind of necessary to beat them in general. We do need to get a little lucky, but I mean that's kind of perfect. I'll take it. All of this, and we have the advantage of them not knowing what deck we are, which is also nice. Reno, Kazakus, Tarkreeper, Deathlord, Acolyte of Pain are all decent cards to draw. Even like Zilliax 2. Unfortunately, we made some changes recently that would give us a disadvantageous position. Typical Artificer. Only the most masterful of Hearthstone players does that. So they kept one card in their opening hand. Hello, Dark Gator. I'm sorry, I'm about to crush you for this video. Alright, we'll do Doomsayer. Polymorph's alright. We do Doomsayer now, not later. Yeah. I'll tempo Golakka if I really have to. Or I might tempo Artificer just to do it. Because just doing it's pretty important. But yeah, I just want bodies on the board. If I can get Deathlord or Tarkreeper, that'd be very nice, Universe. Or even Acolyte of Pain. You know, a lot of my 3 or 2 drops, you know, just a Manic Soulcaster would be nice. Like, just some minions. Please? Pretty, please? I could do, like, Redemption here, but I'm not going to do that. Try Never Surrender. I'm honestly going to play Brann. Not a bad play here, to be honest. It's 3 mana, 2/4 body. If we draw Kazakus, this is going to be hilarious. I'll go for a 5-mana potion and probably a 1-mana potion. Because tempo is good. And 1-mana potions are really nice with comboing with other cards. Which is the reason why I would go for 1-mana potion in general. Oh. Oh. Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game of Hearthstone going on here. Is it double its buff, out of curiosity? Oh! Imagine the look on their faces. They just realized that I probably just won the game off of that. We got a 2-mana 4/5, folks. And ping. It's beautiful. All art. We're winning the board against Todd Paladin right now. They've had a really slow start. The secret's probably never surrender at this point. Sure, we can ping that down. Deathlord? Cool. Yeah, we're getting the good stuff, man. How do we get at Hearthstone? 101. Draw cards skillfully. Step 2. Don't not draw cards skillfully. That's a bad player move. Skillfulness is an important skill of Hearthstone players. Your skillfulness is measured in how many good cards you can draw in one game. It varies, you see. They have an average skillfulness score. I think we still trade up the Deathlord, because I'm gonna ping that down. Alright. I don't want my Brann to die. Yeah, it's just well played, buddy. This is the power of Reno Mage, essentially, right here. The Reno Mage shell. We always trade. We get some more here. We're perhaps being a little too cautious with the trades, but I think I'm okay with that, because we have Jaina, and once we hit Jaina, they lose. So if they try to stall out to the late game, they know they've lost. They're probably gonna do something else, no? I'm thinking Coin Fungalmancer, so apparently no Coin Fungalmancer. So we'll trade ping here, and Medivh. We could polymorph this. I'm inclined to do so, just to get the armor too. Yeah. I realized I should have traded with my 2/2 first, and then, but oops. So we could ping here. Good Hearthstone plays. Even not misplaying at all whatsoever. That wasn't that bad of a misplay, but let's not screw up. Let's hopefully he doesn't pull something insane from his deck. You know what? I'm okay with that. Alright, our opponents lost this game. Like, we have Reno in our hand to activate, we have Jaina to play. We're at a very healthy life total. We're not like the only way they would win this, like with my hand right here, like this, is if they like be like at 20 or something, and then have like a massive board where essentially I can't fight back. But that's definitely not the case here. He could fungal this or even quartermaster. Wow, wow. This is when you know you're desperate right here. It's like the sick trade, boys. If we get Meteor or Blizzard, I'm alright with that. Yup. Welcome to Hearthstone, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you love your invitations. I want to save my Jaina. I want to save the Brann for Jaina, I mean. So I'm gonna go face here. Could trade this here. Yeah, seems smart. Because we get 2 water elementals off the Battle Cry, which is like a subtle thing that people don't really realize because it never happens. But it's happened to me once before, which it's the only reason I probably remembered. So they have to clear the Brann, which is like unlikely-ish. Because if they've had the 3-mana 1/4 summon 3 1/1s, what is it called again? Muster Battle. It's the most OP paladin weapon. The joke being that it's essentially just a spell and basically gives Light's Justice plus 3 3 dudes. Dude. They still have the coin. I don't know why they're saving it. There's a card that comes into the opening hand. I'm assuming it's Baku. Alright, so they're probably setting up for the second quartermaster, or they're going to do a second quartermaster right now. Alright, so I'm glad I can play this game of Hearthstone, you see. We have a lot of fun and interactivity. I play my stuff. My opponent cries as they realize that they just lost. Give me 2 wellies. Give me the wellies. And now my hero power just says, make my opponent cry. If they do another quartermaster, to like, try to push damage, we just do Flamestrike. We pulled their Leroy, which is like their main form of burst damage in the deck. Besides weapons, which are like semi I guess, what do they call them? What do I think, like, semi-annual or something, whatever. They happen recurring, they're recurring damage, but still, yeah, they're gonna trade your life, traded it all away, Merle. They only summon 2 dudes, and we can just play Medivh and Ping, which is beautiful, because we can set up for the Flamestrike plus the Ping to turn off for that. Hero power, sucker, hero power. Give me fodder. So this is the coin, and this is a 9-mana card. You're coining out what? Muster for battle? Huh. How did I know? Okay, so we're just gonna play. Even if he drops out that Quartermaster, I'm not gonna die. I have a very healthy obstacle, right? So I'm at Quartermaster is basically +6. This is already 9. It'll actually be +4 because I'll ping one of these. We're pinging one of these regardless, right? Yeah. So no matter what I do, this happens. I can try to play Kalecgos. Nah. Let's not be too special. So 6 + 4, which is 10 + 16, 17 damage. I have Reno, so I'm really desperate, but I have 36 health, which means that I'll be at 19, which isn't exactly an emergency, especially considering that Leroy's not even in the deck anymore. All this tempo. Alright, so that's, alright, we'll ping first, and then we'll do Flamestrike, and then we'll trade. Actually, no. If we flame, no, there's any pings instead of Flamestrike? Yes, there are. The Quartermaster. Okay, we can ping off the Quartermaster and trade. Trade your minions, trade them all away. Merle. Trading all the way. Hey. So we're gonna go here. We'll do Flamestrike first. If we don't get a ping off, boo fudging who. We're dominating this game so hard that even if we don't get a welly, we're doing alright. Give me your wellies. Or give me your minions to use as wellies. Oh, we got the Inkmaster Solia. That's essentially what happened this turn. Is that we said, well, Solia plus Flamestrike. Except that we also have the advantage of the Medivh staff. Oh, except that we also got a ping off. So that's basically what happened, right? So we know there's not Never Surrender, which means we're okay to do spicy stuff. Yeah, it's just well played, buddy. You just lost. I don't understand why you're... Actually, wait. That's 8, 15. We can only get 5 damage. No. Alright, well, that's alright. Well, Geist. I'll give him a little helping out here. It's probably the secret that buffs all their minions at the beginning of the turn. Which means it's gonna be useless via board control. This is these games are, I'm gonna put a disclaimer. These games are not representative of what... Actually, are they? Really? I mean, the deck seems pretty solid. At least not too bad against these aggro decks. We did take out Flamecaller out of this deck, so I'll probably mention that. I mean, I have multiple times so far. This should be GG. Just maybe a little bit. There's no Ice Block in Paladin, or Ice Block like effect, like evasion. Easiest game of my life. How did we get it at Hearthstone, folks? Alright, well, so we just played 2 games back-to-back against, one game against the Tableau deck, one against an aggro deck, with essentially probably, like, the Spectrum for Wild, right? It's not a lot of just, like, straight-up control decks, besides, like, Odd Warrior or something. That felt really nice. I guess we knew... I don't really know what else we want to do, but I guess I'll just talk some more about tech choices and stuff. So we can talk about... So, like I said earlier, Acolyte of Pain can go out for... You're seeing a lot more Odd Paladin. Play Twilight Flamecaller. You probably can cut the Acolyte or something, or you can cut, like, Kalecgos. Kalecgos is an insane card. Like, he's an insane card if you can use him. The problem is that he's a 10-mana card. You can't really use 10-mana cards. He's probably, like, the only one at the top end I consider, like, redundant, but, like, he's still really good. Like, I'd still consider him, like, do not remove until you're facing a lot of aggro, in which case you can just make it like some sort of like Reno grind mage, which is take out the Luna Pocket Galaxy and just like play like all removal, which is like just like a straight up control mage. But at that point, that's like why you're playing this deck, right? but I honestly like hesitate to remove him. But Kalecgos, Shark Reaper maybe I've been considering that, but it feels so good against aggro, but it's so bad against like slow against other combo decks or even slower decks. Um, Manic Soulcaster is also a possibility. It's a really nice. It's a really well stated minion. I mean, it's like a spider tank plus the fact that it has the fatigue scenario and like an extra like Luna's Pocket Galaxy synergy effect. It's a so you can like play it as tempo. You can copy like there have been games where I've copied Deathlord with like Zola and Manic Soulcaster just to get some more combo shenanigans going on. But yeah, so I guess we would say that Golakka's also Golakka, Acolyte, Tar, Manic Soulcaster, Kalecgos are all tech cards of sorts that are that are more flexible than a lot of other cards. Like there are a lot of other tech cards in the deck too, because it's a Reno deck. But out of those, I would probably say Kalecgos is the most important. Golakka can go out for like a explosive sheep, which is really good against Zob Paladin. Golakka is better against Pyre based decks. Things you might want to keep Golakka and add an explosive sheep by cutting like an Acolyte of Pain or something, or Shark Reaper, like I said. But because they fulfill the same role, they're both relatively useless, and they are good against aggro. They're useless in slower decks. Let me show you. Just in case you don't know what the sheep is, might as well just show you, right? Might be some new players to Wild, so don't want to make this a non-inviting video. We need more players in Wild. Where are you? Oh, E is not a letter in alphabet that's after S. Man, who would have thought? Right here, it's under this. Sheep is also a possibility instead of Shark Reaper. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I hope that I've interested you with this deck, so you go out and play some more. If you haven't checked out my previous deck, Exploring Exercise is probably my favorite deck of all time. Jade Control Shaman. It might be out of date by the time you're watching this video, but I think it's still. I said some principles about deck building and stuff, like I said in this video. That should hold true. I'm probably gonna release another series on like just like deck building in general and like Hearthstone fundamentals in general, and try to and like I guess for like new players, even veteran players, to have discussions about. Because I think we can always get better at deck building and just getting new ideas. So there's so many cards in Wild and so many cards, and even in Standard sometimes, where we lose track of, we get overwhelmed, and we lose. And the fun part is that we always complain about the meta being stale, but we can sometimes create like these weird new decks out of nowhere. And they've happened. So like Guther Mage popping out of nowhere, or Evolve Shaman to those who are. And there's also like something more recent, right? Damn, I'm forgetting. But there's like a recent deck that came out that was also brand new. But like, so yeah. Thank you for watching, and if you like this content, you would consider you want to watch me live, you can go to twitch.tv/RogueshamanHS, or just Rogueshaman, the link should be under the description, and you can interact with me on Twitter. RogueshamanHS is my tag there. Just say, I guess, look up Twitter, RogueshamanHS, and yeah. You guys are awesome for watching this, and peace.